Welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a general reading. So you're working pretty hard, you're very focused on your work, you're using all your skills and talents and everything that you've learned to actually apply it to your job. You're working under a lot of deadlines, you might be dealing with a lot of information as well, and you're the one that's in charge over there, so you're the one that's taking all that information, putting it together and coming up with a particular product or whatever you're doing. Means that you're collaborating with a lot of people, you're blending a lot of information together, but you're very focused. You can see this man is very focused in what he is doing, and there is that time limit or that deadlines that you're working under, and you're very hands-on in this particular job that you're doing at this moment. It involves a lot of intellectual work. You've got this little mouse over here and a lot of books, so this is about learning a lot about doing very intricate work, but also using a lot of mental energy in this particular job that you're doing. So what's happening with you? You've got the Hierophant over here, and you've got the Empress card over here. So both cards being ruled by Venus. This one, the Hierophant, being ruled by Taurus, and the Empress card ruled by Venus. So you're in a capacity of being a teacher, so you have really knowledgeable about what you're doing at this particular moment. Maybe you're somebody that gives advice. You might be in some kind of consulting job where people are coming to you for information or advice, and you're telling them how to do things, and you're very much in charge. You're quite relaxed in this particular job, and very much in control as well, and this is the thing that is bringing in the money. So maybe you're also very organized, and you're dealing with a lot of maybe resources or money or information. You've got the Empress card over here, so this is talking about money coming in. You've got this frog over here, and that usually signifies money. And you can see in both these cards, you're very established in this particular job, because the Hierophant is sitting, and so is the Empress. And you're enjoying this job quite a bit, because you've got the Heart card over there. She's holding a heart in her hand, really. So, you're enjoying it quite a bit, and very much in authority and directing things. You can see, almost sitting there waiting for people to come and ask them for information. This is also bringing in that abundance. You can see she's surrounded by a lot of green as well. So, in a very good position, and also in a position of great authority and giving out information or advice. Now, this was a new job that you started in the last year. You've got that Ace of Rods over here. It's some new project that you started, and you're working on that. And you've been manifesting quite a bit. This little boy's got this wand in his hand, and so this is the sign of manifesting. So whatever you're thinking, you're able to bring it into your existence. You're very determined, and you're also a person that doesn't take any nonsense from anybody. You can see this woman's got the little dwarf skewed on this sword over here. So this is the Queen of Swords over here. You're coming across as being a person who's no nonsense, who's not taking anything from anybody, and you're very much in charge. So you're very logical and very organized as well in this particular job. You could also be dealing with some kind of legal issues as well, but you're sorting through problems quite quickly. Now, you've got the Seven of Rods over here. So, you are feeling a bit intimidated. There are a lot of deadlines that you're working to. You're feeling, as though there are people behind you, doing things behind your back, doing sneaky things behind your back, and you're having to watch your back. So with that Seven of Rods, it's usually a card about having problems and having to defend yourself, but this is also watching your back. So you are very vigilant, and you are afraid that people are not really for you. So maybe you're afraid that people are pretending to be friends of yours and are really not, and are doing things behind your back that you need to be watchful for. So going into the future, you've got that Queen of Cups over there. Then this is your card, and this is some kind of this could be an offer that comes in for you, or you want something. You want an offer to come in, really, because her cup is empty and she's holding it out. It looks like you are looking to move on in this particular job. You don't seem to be very happy in it, because the Queen of Cups is generally, even though you've got that heart over there, it seems like maybe you started off initially being pretty happy in it, but something's been going on, because that's making you very vigilant. Maybe people have been gossiping or something about it. something about deadlines. So, maybe you feel like you're not going up the career ladder fast enough, which is making you a little bit unhappy in the situation, and maybe you want to look for something more, maybe a discontent rather than unhappy. So it seems like you are, on the lookout for a new job or a new opportunity to come your way. You're doing a lot of self-assessment as well. You've got this Two of Cups over here, and you can see she's looking in the mirror. So you're looking at your situation, you're looking at how far you've come in, you're deciding whether or not whatever you're doing is adequate for you, or it's going according to the plans that you have in your head. So you're really thinking about it quite seriously, and you're assessing yourself, assessing the situation as well. So you've got the Two of Rods over here, so you're trying to make a decision. So maybe you are making plans for the future here, and you're trying to move on. So there's some kind of choice that you have. So it looks like you've been looking for new opportunities or new job offers, and now it looks like there's something that's going to come in. There looks like there's two offers coming in over here, because you've got two of everything here, and a decision will have to be made whether or not you want to stay in this job or you want to move on. So in your hopes and fears, you've got the Six of Coins or the Six of Pentacles over here. It looks like you are looking for a new opportunity that pays more money, and you're trying to manifest that. So she's kissing the frog, which is like trying to look for opportunities, and you're going all out there. And she's got the rod in her hand, so or the wand in her hand. So you are trying to manifest more money with the Six of Pentacles. It's about trying to get more money to come into your experience. So you want a better paid job, in other words. So going into the future, you've got that Eight of Swords, you've got the Ten of Swords, and you've got the Seven of Cups. So with the Eight of Swords, it's about feeling very trapped within that particular position. You're feeling a bit lonely, but also very, very trapped, as though you want to make a move, but something is holding you back. So it could be some kind of legal contract that you have with this particular company that you're working with that is not allowing you to move out, and you're feeling very, very stuck within that particular position. Now, she's only being held down by these vine leaves, so it's easy for you to break this contract, but it seems like you are still feeling very, very stuck. And also you feel as though, you don't have the power to actually, do things or take control. So maybe you're not being given enough authority, and this is upsetting you. You've got the Ten of Swords over here. So this is about watching your back. There might be people that are working against you. And it looks like maybe somebody is not, because you are being very vigilant over here with that Seven of Rods. And with that Ten of Swords, it looks like there might be some betrayal that is going on, or you decide that, somebody has said something or done something to you that was almost backstabbing, and, you're going to have to leave. So you are feeling very threatened within this particular job, and it looks like, it's almost like you didn't see it coming with this Ten of Swords, because she's quite asleep here. So it looks like there's going to be something that happens that ends up where there's some kind of betrayal and makes you think about actually leaving that particular situation, where you want to end that cycle, or you have to end that cycle and move on. You've got the Seven of Cups over there, about having a lot of options, making plans for the future with a lot of options and deciding what to do. Right now, whatever options, available to you don't seem to be something that you want, maybe even turning your back on options that are available for you, and, trying to decide what to do, trying to pick something that's going to be better for you, because you feel as though the situation that you are in is very threatening, in a sense. People are not looking out for you, and so you're trying to make plans for the future and move on. So you've got all these options available. There's a lot of dark clouds in the back of here, so this means that for some reason or the other, the situation, you're starting to feel very, very trapped. You want to break this contract. You feel as though people are not very, very supportive of you. People are going behind your back and backstabbing you, and with that Ten of Swords, it looks like you're going to end that situation and move on. You're making plans here with this Seven of Cups to actually move on. You're weighing and considering all your options, and with this Queen of Cups over here, it's also about not being happy at all in this particular job and looking for something else to fulfill you. So you are looking for to change your career path. You're doing a lot of self-assessment, and you're doing a lot of thinking as well. about what you want to do. And you can see again over there, there's all these options that you're looking at. Because if you look at this particular card over here, you've got all these goblins in the background over here, and in the mirror over there, they're all there in the background as well. So it looks like, you've got all these options. You're looking to see whether or not it is, profitable for you to move on. And you're trying to make plans for the future, so you're doing a lot of self-assessment. There is some kind of, choice that you're going to have to make, whether or not you want to move on and what is going to be good for you. So you are at a crossroads in your life and trying to decide what to do right now. For the most part, the job is quite stable, and you are earning quite adequately in it. But you are becoming a bit discontent, a bit unhappy with where you are at the moment. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Fairy Tarot for the Oracle read. Okay, so it looks like you might actually get this new offer and move on. So this is the beginning of a new relationship. It looks like you might accept a new offer with this Ace of Summer, which is the Ace of Cups. And that looks like it might be something that even opens opportunities for further study or further training as well. And it looks like that's where you are going to go. So you want to start a brand new cycle. It looks like that's where you're going to go. And it's all about the work. So it's a Princess of Autumn. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships, well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. So it looks like things are going to start moving for you here. And there's a new opportunity coming. You've got a lot of books over here, so there's also that new opportunity for study as well with the Princess of Autumn. With the Ace of Cups, it's usually about study, because cups signify, learning or even teaching. And you've got that Princess of Autumn with a lot of books, so it's also working with a lot of information, but also in a capacity of study or teaching. This could also be a promotion for you. So maybe right now you're very discontent. You're thinking of, you might be thinking of actually even taking on new study or even taking on that teaching role with that Queen of Cups over there, because you're very, very unhappy, or you're very, very dissatisfied rather. And then you've got the Unity card over here, which is again the Hierophant card. And that is the first card that fell over here, which says, do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see what works for you. So it looks like you're going to get into a role of teaching or mentoring, because you can see this old man with all these younger children here. So, training up people. So it looks like you're going to be accepting some kind of role in where you have a teaching capacity, because all three cards are about teaching and dealing with information, giving out information, or training people up. And it seems like, even with this Queen of Cups, you are quite dissatisfied with what you're doing. So you want to take out on that kind of role, that kind of capacity. You are feeling a bit threatened in this particular job, as though, people are doing things behind your back that you're not aware of, and maybe you want to get out of the situation. So there's something brand new coming in for you. It could be a promotion, but it could be you just moving off to go and do something else that involves training or, mentoring people as well, and doing the job as well. So maybe you're a bit fed up about being in this particular situation. Maybe it's becoming a bit mundane, and you want something brand new to come in. Maybe, just doing the work every single day is not fulfilling you, and this is what you want. You want fulfillment with that Queen of Cups over there. So, it seems like, you're at a point where you have to make some kind of decision, and you are at that point with that Two of Rods. You are trying to manifest something new. You are putting out feelers, and it looks like that job is going to be coming in, this new job that is going to come in, that brings in that role of being a mentor or a teacher, somebody who trains people up. So I hope this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments. And thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.